my microphone wasn't my microphone wasn't on the entire time for like 30 minutes. Yeah, no wonder no one stuck around. Jesus Christ. All right, I'm not dealing with the clip anymore. Screw that. Jesus Christ. Okay. So for the past like 10 months, my default microphone on OBS Studio has always been the same microphone. So why it's never that every time I open OBS Studio is a mystery to me. I have to set it every time. No. Alright, well, I've been like making jokes. I've been saying funny stuff this past 30 minutes. I've been begging for people to talk. No wonder they never talked. Jesus Christ. Anyways, I was like freaking out over me just falling through that freaking platform. Which, like, rightfully so, because why does this game do that? Why does this game just not work? I quoted something I saw on Twitter a few months ago that was like, I've never seen a game that crumples under the stress of simply being played, and like, yeah. Jesus Christ, that's so freaking annoying. I was trying to get a clip of that, and I was wondering, hey, am why is it so quiet? And it's because I'm freaking not there. My freaking microphone isn't connected for no freaking reason. It seems like the game isn't freaking having audio either. Thanks, OBS. Really good stuff. Good stuff there. Again, or not again, it is partly my fault for not checking to make sure my freaking microphone was connected. But again, I shouldn't have to set up the only microphone plugged into my computer as the microphone I want to use every time. Oh, what's this one? What's the star? Oh, I know this one. This is the fun one. Dude, that's so frustrating, dude. I had 4 freaking concurrent viewers at one point. The stream is freaking cursed because of that. I had like a super high viewer count, and they all left because, of course they did, and now the stream's not gonna get freaking recommended to anyone. God, that's so freaking annoying. Oh, the other one for warm up? That was the first try, first turn. so mad about that. That's insane. That's so freaking frustrating. I don't want that to be the only thing I'm talking about, but there's nothing else to talk about right now. I'm so mad. I had 4 freaking viewers at one point. Christ. What up? I don't know if you're new, or if you've heard me rant about this, but my microphone was muted for the first, like, 30 minutes. Because OBS... Okay, I have one microphone that's always plugged into my computer, but for some reason OBS... OBS just will not set that one microphone as the default. And the default setting on OBS is just nothing, I guess, because I was completely silent the first 30 minutes of the stream for literally no reason. Because OBS is stupid dumb, stupid website, or not website, stupid application. Anyways, what's up? Ugh. That's actually intended, by the way. That's what you're supposed to do. The freak did you just do? That's intended. Do you see why I stopped this game? Stopped playing this game? I lie. I'm lying, by the way. This game, super rushed. Which is why this game sucks so bad, is because it was so rushed. But, you can just, like, clip up there and then skip, admittedly, like, 2 or, like, 3 super annoying puzzles, quote-unquote. They're not puzzles. I'll show some of it, this next time, because I will have to do that same part again. But anyways, this game is rushed, so there's a lot of weird things that you can do. It's like, the game being rushed isn't a bad thing, because it still is admittedly fine. Dude, I had freaking 4 viewers. I had 4 viewers at one point, and I was like, hey guys, it'd be really cool if you like said stuff in the chat. I'm a lot funnier when I have stuff to react to. But that actually never went across the internet. That never left this room, because OBS just doesn't understand what default devices are, I guess. I don't want that to be the only thing I freaking talk about this stream, but Jesus Christ, that is so freaking annoying. That's freaking insane. And that happens every time. Every time I start streaming or start trying to record a video, I have to set my freaking microphone myself. I shouldn't have to do that. That's what default means, right? Am I the crazy one? The answer is no, by the way. Guys, say no. So what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to go to these 2 slot machines and roll 777s on both of them. Gotta do it on both sides. This one is straight up random. I don't know why you control one but not the other. You say slash lie, like what I've described is not actually insane. And then you gotta do the stupid flipping puzzle, which is super freaking obnoxious. You can probably see why it would be. So, that's why people figured out how really freaking easy it is to skip it by just doing this. You have to do the sidestep move here because you just can't. You can't move. And then in air, you have to switch to the hover nozzle so you don't fall in between. Yeah, you can just. Yeah, you just walk through that so you don't fall between this and the curtain. This is fun learning moment. This is knowledge that you're gonna remember forever. Because you're just like me. Everyone's just like me. They all have the exact same skill sets that I do. Dude, I just want to side flip. Why do I get spin jumps when trying to side flip and side flip when I try to get spin jumps? One day you're gonna want to play Mario Sunshine. You're gonna be like, man, what did Brett say about Serena Beach casino level? And they're gonna remember. You're gonna be like, wow, thanks Brett. It's so sad he died in war. What war? I don't know. What is happening? This freaking game, dude. Which war? Don't know. Sorry you found out I'm gonna die in war though. I don't think there's any more in this area. Notice how I spun around like 4 times and didn't get a spin jump? Notice how I did the exact inputs for a side flip and didn't get a side flip? I'm trying not to be so negative anymore. No more negative Nancy. Only bussin' Brett. And believe me, I'm bussin'. This what was that one freaking TikTok with the old lady? It's like I don't know what she says, but I'll just say like this cake is busting. Sheesh. Sometimes the internet is good. Sometimes the internet makes good stuff. Backflip, dude. Dude, backflip. Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter, nothing matters. I'm gonna die in war anyways. Don't ask which war. And I'm already so tired. How many strands have I got? I got 8 so far. Alright, that's not that bad. Like 15 minutes. Dude, no wonder, dude. I had 4 viewers when I was getting 100 coin star with no commentary. No wonder literally everyone left. God, it's so... 100 coin stars in this game are freaking atrocious. They're so boring. They're so slow. And they can only be done on certain episodes. So if you choose the wrong episode and you sink like 10 minutes into it, you're just screwed. I speak from experience. I think you can two-cycle. I think you can... Maybe I'm misremembering, but I think you can use that other pepper it spawns and get 2 hits in 1 cycle. What the freak? I don't know how to kill these things. Oh my god, please. Please. A freaking Mario logic puzzle right now. Okay, whatever. Oh. Alright, whatever. No, not the same freaking enemies. So you can't actually kill the... Okay. Whatever. Whatever. Oh, I'm sorry. No more negative Nancy, I promise. I'm not Nancy. I never have been Nancy, and I never will be Nancy. Stop calling me negative. I'm busting bread. I'm busting bread. Oh my god. I have to go to the dentist tomorrow. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not looking forward to that. Should put a poll in the chat. Am I getting my wisdom teeth removed soon? $1 whole to whichever site's right. You're gonna have to split it amongst yourselves. I can't control that. I'm voting no, personally. I'm just never gonna get that done. I just don't think I need to. But, like, what's the worst gonna happen? Oh, it's gonna push my already, existing teeth out of the way and really hurt. Oh, grow up. Yeah, you know, grow up. You don't need your wisdom teeth removed. Oh, I'm out of water. Longer. Oh, I don't know. Maybe 2 hours. Who knows? Maybe until like midnight. Oh, interesting. 3.5 hour streams. I don't know. It depends on my energy. I at least want to go for 2 hours because that's what I always do. I'd be tricked. That's so dramatic, Mario. Be so for real. These are not that big of freaking falls. Oh my god. Get the freaking shot. No more messing around. Oh my god. I'm so tired. I'm gonna be honest. Your boy's a sleepy little guy. Even though all they do is sleep, I feel like. Just give up, quit eat. No! Screw you! You know who tells you to quit up or give up? Quitters. And bad influences. Now I'm not saying you're a bad influence. You see, the joke is I'm calling you a quitter. And really bad. You're a bad influence. I changed my mind on that fact. Mario's in the women's bathroom. I think you know a guy. I don't know if that's intentional, but you can just do that. You've ruined my life permanently multiple times? How? By making you laugh, by making you smile. Oh, this guy's just too funny. I can't handle it. Yeah, basically, yeah, that's what I thought. You can't think of any real complaints about me, because you know I'm too real to be complained about. That's not useful. My speed counters for a while though, I know. It's all part of the plan. I do that with everyone. I'm just like super influential. It's basically a cult. I'm just not confident enough to be a leader, a full cult leader. I am a leader, don't get me wrong. Just not full time. The only reason I haven't changed your speech pattern recently is because I haven't gone to school in like 2 months. If we still hung out, dude, you'd still be talking about poop nonstop. It's really weird how much you talk about poop. Looking back on it. And yes, I am shifting blame. I'm only shifting blame because it's kind of funny. Dude, I do not remember this being so hard. I remember this. Jokes were on my fault. Persona 6. Poop, poop, poop. What's more poop jokes I've made? For some reason I'm blanking on like every poop joke I've ever made, which is a shame. I said poop 3 times in a row. Oh, you got me. Mods ban that guy. Bros, how do I not remember where to go? This area is really not that big. If I just figure out where I'm going, I win. The last 3 red coins are like pretty much connected to each other. There's only... Dude! Oh my god. This game is the worst. What if Mario still fell through the ceiling somehow? There's only like one part of the ceiling I haven't broken through. Like, I don't think that's it, because I feel like it would be pretty obvious. Yeah, of course it's not that. What did I miss? Why is this a timed mission? Why do you lose if you... Oh, that's awesome. No hints. No hints at all. This game really was made in a different time. That's one thing I'm glad Mario Odyssey changed. Is that if you fail a mission, you don't die and lose like 30 seconds getting kicked out of a level, and then going back into a level, and then going back to the mission. If you fail a mission, you just like, oh, it's okay, you can try again. And then it immediately brings you back to where you need to start. It's almost like that's good game design, because it doesn't waste the player's time. And although you do famously, video games do famously waste the player's time all the time. Persona 3, Persona 4. I'm gonna stream Odyssey when I'm done with every other Mario game. That's been the deal the entire time. And it's gonna be glorious, because I freaking love that game. Oh my god, the thing I was looking for was right here. Yeah. Well, I've been going in chronological order, except for this game. Actually, that's not true at all, because I've already done Bowser's Fury. And I've already done, 3D Land, even though it comes after Mario Galaxy 2, and I haven't done Galaxy 2 yet, but the plan was... That was the plan anyways. It's all part of the plan. I didn't want to do 2 Galaxy games in a row, because as good as they are, I do understand getting bored of seeing the same thing for like hours, or for like years pretty much, because I barely ever stream. I actually counted the amount of times I've streamed in the last year, and it's 19 times. Which isn't bad, but for saying that I stream every Saturday, that's pretty bad. It's Monday, by the way. Dude, I'm gonna freak out. I've never once struggled with that when I was doing it like a million more. What do you mean this needs more? Do you mean the freaking house meme? It's done. I can't edit it anymore. I don't have the freaking Photoshop file for it. It's unfortunate, but it's truth. Know the channel? Oh. You have the ability to make fart. I'm not the sole person making fart. I can't be the sole person making fart. It's okay to fart. It's funny. It's so funny every time. Curtis Connor would be proud. Dude, I'm gonna lose a kid. I don't want to look up a guide, but like I don't want to spend another 5 minutes on this without a guarantee of winning. There we go. I still don't know where this last one is. Okay. I'm just gonna look up a guide. Good game design is when you have to look up a guide, or else you just won't win. Sometimes I feel bad for using an ad blocker, and then my ad blocker shows me how much time of ads it skipped, and it's like 3.5 minutes. And then I don't feel bad for using an ad blocker. Okay. Hold on, let me make sure that's the one I'm missing. Although I'm pretty sure that is the one I'm missing. How do I get into this room? I have 7 red coins, right? Dude, I know exactly where the last one is. I know what the room looks like. I just don't know how to get into it. Oh, what a joke. Can I get there in time? Oh, I got plenty of time. I think I'm good. Which way did the guy go? Understood. It's just through there. Okay. Okay, man. Whatever you say. Apparently there's two people watching. Please talk. Give me engagement. And also, give me your communication. I love talking. Nah. Awkward. By saying nah, you've actually have done the exact opposite of what you were trying to do. What's up, CJ? How are you even doing? How was your first year? That was not your first year of college. That was your second year, right? Yeah, how was your second year of college? How was that? You're alive? I get that. I've also done my second year of college. Technically. It's the only good thing. Well, I'm joking. You're awesome. And I really miss you. Does someone not have a coin? Okay, so yeah, it does. Come on. Walk in. think that's all the coins outside. I think so. Pretty certain. Pretty sure. Dude, I got to hit my mom with a pretty sure to, like last week. I was, riding a plane back to the US. And there's an older lady trying to get her carry-on out of the overhead compartment. Or, no, that's not true. It just... She was just there. And then I was getting my bag, my carry-on, out of the compartment. And it was the only bag in the compartment. And I was trying to get into a comfortable position with my bags. And my mom was like, "Oh, you should help the old woman with her bag." And I was like, I no." And she was like, "Well, are you sure?" Or no, basically she was like, "Oh, is her bag not up there?" And I said, "No." And then while I was looking into the freaking compartment, she was like, "Are you sure?" So I hit her with the pretty sure, and it was awesome. I didn't mean to sound so sarcastic when I said it, and I did kind of feel bad. But I only said it that sarcastically because of funny Invincible. It was just like muscle memory, hearing "Are you sure?" to just say "pretty sure." That's actually called brain rot, now that I think about it. What do you gotta say? You came in knowing it was a ladies' room? Shameful. And then she kills you. That'd actually be kind of funny. If they remake this game, they should do that. Speaking of Poopsona 6, I told Mason about Poopsona 6, and he was like, "Dude, that's really funny." I don't think he thought Poopsona 6 itself was really funny, but I think he thought the story of how I came up with it was funny, because I described it as like, I was like deranged that day, and I was like really freaking mad, and I just uttered Poopsona 6. It wasn't an utter, it was like a full-on yell. Poopsona 6. And truthfully, history was made that day. Poopsona 6. It's so not funny, but you being absolutely riddled with rabies and mad cow disease was funny. Dude, I was on something else that day. I don't know what was wrong. I know how I got that mad, but I don't know why I got that mad. And I don't know why I like hyper-focused on Poopsona 6. Poopsona 6. What's next, little rule? Poopsona 6 Royal Flush. Poopsona 6 Holy Crap. Yusuke. I don't believe you're actually playing Persona 4 or Persona 5. Do you turn your Discord pings sound down? It does that only when I'm streaming. It's only that loud when I'm streaming, and I don't really know why. Anyways, I've picked up on the fact that drawn the character that sounds like, or hold on, you've drawn the character that has a similar name to the other character from the other game. Yeah, I know you are. Of course, I'm always right. Now, to be fair, I'm not really one to judge. I have started, or I am in the middle of a second Persona 5 playthrough. But I've also finished every other game as well. Why do we even care that much? It's not that important. I'm sorry. Maybe. I'd watch your back. And your front. Ouch. My bones. My back. I need to play the last game. Splatoon 3, that was 3 years ago. Yeah, that's fair. I completely get not wanting to play new games, truthfully. I've replayed every 3D Mario game like 3 times. At least. At minimum. The only 2 games, only 2 3D Mario games I haven't 100%ed 3 times or more is this game, which I've only 100%ed once, and Mario Galaxy 2, which I've 100%ed twice. Every other game is at 3 times or more, including freaking Mario Odyssey. I've 100%ed Mario Odyssey 3 full times. That's a freaking time commitment right there. And it's a good time commitment. I freaking love Mario Odyssey. I am super hype to play that on stream. Maybe by then, hype for the next 3D Mario game we'll be building. Maybe Nintendo would have already announced it, and every other Nintendo YouTuber would have played every 3D Mario game way faster than I have. But I'll be there too. I too am playing every 3D Mario game. Just like funny James Wilson. I have so many games I need to play. Looking at my desktop, I got Doom, I got Elden Ring, I got GTA, Pizza Tower, I guess. I guess. I guess. Just like funny freaking Persona. I've seen people say that Icus is like the most overrated Persona character of all time. I'm just saying, literally everyone from Persona, literally everyone Persona 4. Everyone's confident like, oh, the Persona 4 cast is so good, I love them so much, I love Persona 4 characters so much. Persona 4 is the only game with good characters ever. And don't get me wrong, they are good. I do like the characters. But I guess. What am I doing now? Oh, Noki Bay, heck yeah. Oki Base kind of was a cool level. Fun fact, when I was playing this game earlier, I stopped around the time I got to Noki Bay to make ramen. And it was really gross. I was gonna soft boil the eggs I was gonna soft boil 2 eggs to put into the ramen, and when it was done, it was beef. But the eggs were fresh, like they were like straight from a farm. Didn't go through a store. Basically, my mom picked them. Okay, you get it. They were fresh, and I washed them off, but I didn't feel like they were clean enough to cook them in the same water I was going to cook the noodles in. So I didn't cook. I didn't soft boil the eggs. I poached them. But anyways, that's besides the point. But to boil the eggs, I put in twice as much water than was needed to boil the noodles. So when I put the broth in, or the flavor, the broth packet, it was super watered down because it was twice the water than it was recommended. And I didn't think about that when I started. So yeah, it was super unflavorful, and I think I overcooked the noodles a little bit because I was poaching the egg. And halfway through eating the bowl, I started eating the bowl because the ramen was so unappetizing. Halfway through eating the bowl, I put in smoked paprika because I thought it would help. And it did a little, but I put in way too much. So the last couple bites were smoked paprika pretty much. Needless to say, everything went wrong, and I should never be allowed in the kitchen again. What's funny is that the last time I tried to make instant ramen, I also messed up really badly. I also tried to soft boil the eggs last time. I already did a video about cooking ramen, and I did a fine job. How do you mess up ramen? I don't know. I'm a little incompetent when it comes to cooking. But, believe it or not, unfortunately, I'm not a master at everything first try. Cooking's just gonna have to be something I work towards. No. Okay, I thought it was over. Honestly, with this game, I'm surprised that's not a cliff straight to the very bottom of the level. Monty Mole, this guy right here, Monty Mole, that guy is a playable character in Mario Kart World. And seeing him here makes me really want to play Mario Kart World, but there's no Switch 2s ever in the world, apparently. Inkling. Was Inkling ever a playable character outside of, like, Mario Kart Tour? I can't say that he is. Like, it's an 8 Deluxe? I think you're wrong. I got my Switch on standby. If only that sentence was, I got my Switch 2 on standby. Look it up, dude. I'm getting on the game right now. An Inkling Girl? Oh my god. Inkling. For some freaking reason. For some reason, I thought you meant the blooper. Oh, that's awesome. That's really embarrassing. Oh, I thought you were talking about the blooper. Where's the old man? I was still thinking about Mario enemies. Let me explain myself. I was still thinking about Mario enemies as playable characters. Yeah, I know Inkling's in the game. Freaking blooper. Inkling sounds like a Mario enemy name. You have to admit, be on my side. Save it for the judge, pal. Who do you think you are? Sai? Nijima from Persona 5? What am I doing? What star is this? Oh, it's this one. You ready for something awesome? Watch this. That just saved like 5 minutes of stuff I don't even know how to do. Isn't this game awesome? When this game doesn't crumple under the stress of being played like a video game, it's actually not that bad. I know I just said that, but I am about to rant about something. There are several levels where you have to fall through the air. Or fall through water like this, like you're at the sea. And you cannot speed up your descension. You go this fast. And there's like several times where you're launched up to the top of the level, and you have to sit there and wait to drift back down. Who made this game? Why make the game the way it is? Again, I get it was rushed. Because it was rushed, by the way. This game was rushed. But like, come on. Even if the game was rushed, they could have worked out some of the things in this. Another thing about this game being rushed, apparently the original mission for this episode reportedly was you get this. Hold on, where's the camera angle where you see it? This book. You get this book for the old guy who sent you in here. But due to time constraints, they changed it to this red coin mission, which I don't believe, truthfully. I think that book's just a fun Easter egg, because time constraints is the excuse. If that's the case, they didn't have time to remove one model from this level. But they did have time to, well, I guess to be fair. It would be easier to implement a system, aka the red coins, that already exists elsewhere in the game than it would be to implement a completely new system of collecting the book and bringing it to the old guy and coming back out of the bottle, because once you're in the bottle, you can't get out. So I guess I can get changing it out for the red coins, but they couldn't remove the book. That's my main reason why I think, me personally, that wasn't the original mission and that was just a fun Easter egg. Anyways, back to the Inkling and Mario Kart thing. Yeah, I think it's a little lame that Nintendo removed all of the non-Mario characters from the game. Cause like there really wasn't a reason. You see what I mean about falling? This is as fast as it goes, and you have to get down here. You have to get down here to make the boss actually do its thing. Smog. No, only one tooth? This is only a one tooth cycle? Aw, crap, I have to go to the dentist tomorrow? They're literally gonna be doing this to me, guys. This is what happens at every dentist. Give me air, dude. Okay, fine. If I could have gotten the tears from freaking, or air from the freaking tears, it wouldn't be in this situation. Dentist, shut up. Don't eat me! Oh my god. Shut up. I don't want to go to the dentist. I think it's boring and a waste of time. Oh, they're gonna clean my teeth? I can do that myself. I do it twice a day, every day. And yeah, I floss. Deal with it. 2016's calling. No. It's just like funny Family Guy. Of course you hate Inkling Girl in Mario Kart. You don't even care about the meta, I say, as I play Luigi. People who care about the meta in Mario Kart are literally like the worst people of all time, I think. Like, just play the game. I saw a post that was like, or a tweet, it's a tweet, that was like, I hate how sandbagging is the only way to win in the online games. Okay, don't sandbag then. It's not always about winning. If you don't find the game fun by doing if you don't find the game fun, play it a different way. Oh, that's gonna hurt. No. Oh my god. Freaking 30 minutes is about to get wasted. Did I die? What is this? This isn't supposed to happen. Oh my god, the freaking game broke. This game is unbelievable. This game is unbelievable. I can't pause. I can't quit. This freaking game, dude. Flood disappeared. What? This... I cannot believe this game. This is the worst game I've ever played. The game is soft locked. Oh my god. This freaking game, dude. Is unbelievable. This freaking game, dude. Spent like 10 minutes getting every tooth but like half of the last one. Just for it to soft lock for fun. I can't believe this game got released. I'm done trying to avoid being a negative Nancy. This game freaking sucks. When this game was new, it was actually like really respected by reviewers and the internet and players. I think that's crazy, because like these problems still existed back then. Maybe everyone's just more cynical nowadays. What's everyone's opinion on Cracker Barrel? I think Cracker Barrel is fine. Haven't really been there since before I was 10, now that I think about it, which is pretty crazy. Cause like that's at minimum 9 years. And I'm pretty sure I haven't gone to Cracker Barrel since I was 8. Pretty wild to think about. No, oh my god, I lost. I'm being dramatic, I didn't lose. I never lose. That's why I haven't lost my virginity, because I always win. I've won my virginity. Sometimes you just say words. Sometimes it's funny. Oh god. I'm so freaking tired. I might finish up Noki Bay, and then that might be it for the stream. I got freaking 4 more stars here, 5 more stars here. That's crazy. Sorry, my nose itched. This level's music is very 3DS core. It sounds like music I play on the 3DS. No. Oh my god, this game. This freaking game, dude. Truthfully, in no world should I have been hit by that thing, but here we are. In the world where I was hit by that thing. Freaking spin jump screwed me, dude. God dang it. Okay, maybe I'm the problem. I'll admit. I'll admit. I was watching Danny Gonzalez earlier today when I was doing this section. No, what the freak? God, dude, this freaking game just non-functional sometimes. Do you think House would say what the freak? Oh my god. Oh my god. No. No, dude. Oh my god. Don't say rip. Screw you. I hate you. I'm sorry. I do mean it though. You're the worst. With like a heart emoticon. Oh! Oh my god, dude. It just never works. It just never works. It never works out. This is why I have Infinite Life's cheat code. Because without it, this would be freaking miserable. I would have gamed over by now, and I would have to be climbing up the freaking Noki Bay again. Do you see what I mean? You have to freaking climb up the freaking level every time you fail one of these. And you're gonna fail one of these because they're hard. On purpose. Or they just don't function like a video game. This game needs a remake. This game could genuinely be awesome if it wasn't made in like a year. This game on modern hardware could be great, but no. It probably will never get a remake because this isn't the game that people want a remake of. What am I doing differently? What am I doing wrong? What's different from the other times where I succeeded at that part? I see. Dude. 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 I just don't get it. This game's non-functional. Dude. I'm gonna start yelling. Oh my god. Spin jump, for the Christ's sake. Cyclip doesn't work. We've figured that out. This freaking game. It's just unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. It's like I'm doing it on purpose how bad it is. We're about to get another Poops on a 6. Or I'm just gonna like go to bed crying because I'm so frustrated. But that's up for viewer interpretation. Do you do that? No. I don't actually go to bed crying. Although, if I like end a stream on a bad note, I usually sleep like garbage, and I'm like pretty upset the rest of the night. And then, like I said, I sleep like garbage, which makes me feel like garbage the next day. So like, emotions actually do matter, believe it or not. But I'm a man, so they don't matter. I'm gonna die in a war. I've considered making an alter ego just for YouTube Shorts. Similar in nature to my normal YouTube alter ego, but still different. I'll have a different intro. I'll have a different inflection in my voice. I'm not crazy. This is a normal thing to think about. Could you imagine if me sitting on that slope would have sent me all the way back to the bottom? Could you imagine my reaction to that? It probably would have just been like an oh my god, and then complain about it for like 5 minutes. That's all I really know how to do, truthfully. It's effective though. What the freak? What is it with this game and not working? Oh my god. Thank you, Flood, for actually being useful. What's the other secret star? Shine. What's the other secret shine in this stage? I don't know. I don't remember. Oh yeah, I do. No, I don't. Hold me down. I'm searching for the word Creed. Yeah, I'm missing. What's the other secret star? Shine. Hold me down. No, not this one again. Crap. I'm searching from the edge of time. Should I make Mario drown? Well, this is the 100 coin star. This is the mission to do it on. Might as well do it, I guess. Oh my god, there's no 3. Are we gonna finish from Sea Route? Maybe. Probably. Eventually I will. I do want to. But like, oh my god. Persona 3 porting sucks. I can't believe I'm saying this as a Persona fan. But I might kind of be interested in Persona 1 and 2. I don't know. Hearing the music from Persona 1 has like inspired me to want to play the game because it's like really good. Oh, you also want to play it, so you're gonna start 3 more games to not beat so you can play Persona 4 for the 8th time. I get it, I get it. Maybe don't play the worst game in the franchise. That's not true. Persona 4 is really good. I'm just rage baiting. What is the worst Persona game? A lot of people would probably say Persona 5, and I just can't agree. I mean, obviously the worst Persona game is probably Persona 3 Portable. But like... But not like that, like, what's the worst Persona story? Let's say that. Like, Persona... I don't know. I guess Persona 3 Portable is really bad. And the, apparently, the modern console port is like, makes it even worse than it already was. It used like a really bad upscaling tool to upscale the textures, and the audio quality is worse for some reason. Apparently, according to people on Reddit. A lot of people will probably say Persona 5 sucks just because it's popular and people hate popular things. But like Persona 5 is actually really good. Persona 5 Royal is really good. I've never played the original Persona 5. The original Persona 5 might be like hot garbage. But I know Persona 5 Royal, specifically the 2022 ports to modern consoles and PC, is good. I don't know if you guys heard that, but that was my cat on my desk. Out of my face. Get away from me. Oh my god, the jukes. Honestly, actually thinking about it, I think Persona 5 kind of is the worst out of the ones I've played. Like, don't get me wrong, Persona 5 is absolutely the best game, like actual gameplay wise. It is freaking, it's so freeing playing Persona 5. It is insane. But like, I don't know, sometimes the characters are really annoying and the story's kind of meh sometimes. Which doesn't, I'm not saying that Persona 5 is bad. I still really like Persona 5. I still think I prefer it over like Persona 3 Reload, which is the only way I've played Persona 3. But like, I don't know. Persona 3 story is freaking insane. Persona 4 story is also freaking insane. Like the common meme in the Persona fandom is that like, Persona 3 has the best story, Persona 4 has the best characters, and Persona 5 has the best gameplay. And I agree, Persona 5 far and none has the best gameplay. But like, I think it swaps for the other two. Honestly, I think Persona 4 has the better story and Persona 3 has the better characters. That's just my opinion, though. I hate to say it, maybe because I already knew every story beat that was happening when I was playing Persona 3 Reload. But I was like way more invested in Persona 4's story. Everything felt like it actually mattered a bit more. Which isn't Persona 3's fault. Again, I watched the movies before I played any of the games, which is my fault. But still, it kind of hurts the experience a little bit. Where are... Oh yeah, there's the coin switch somewhere. There you are. No. I know it's there, but I need to lock in on these coins right now. Yes! So for has a freaking chokehold on me, dude. Terrible direction that I don't like so much. Yeah, I know. Where did that spawn? I wasn't looking at the screen when it spawned. Oh, I know where it is. I know everything. God, I don't want to go to the freaking dentist tomorrow. I really need to, though. I admit, as little as I want to go, I know I need to. Because I am just getting a cleaning, but they are probably going to be like, we really need to talk about wisdom teeth, and it's true. Unfortunately. I'm so freaking jealous. My sister, apparently, has like perfect wisdom teeth. She only has 2, and there's absolutely no chance of them ever coming in. But me, I got all 4, and according to the dentist, it's going down, you could say. I wouldn't quite say, like, right now. Like, I wouldn't say it's going down now. But I apparently am gonna have to get all 4 freaking wisdom teeth removed, and that sucks. Because my brother was, like, incapacitated for a week. And I think that's because he was allergic to the anesthetic. But still, I don't want to do that. I got things to do. Again, like, what's the worst that's gonna happen if I don't get my wisdom teeth removed? They're gonna shift all my teeth, and it's gonna be extremely painful. Whatever. Water damages him, but he can swim in water. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot you already had your wisdom teeth removed. It's weird. I feel like I've waited a little too long at this point. And like, I haven't had any complications. Sometimes I think, like, I don't feel like anything unless I'm like actively thinking, oh, maybe my wisdom teeth should be hurting, and then I start feeling stuff because I'm insane. I'm freaking crazy. Like, I feel it right now because I'm talking about it, but like, if I don't think about wisdom teeth, I don't feel anything, which makes me think that it's just in my head. Just like House. No, no. What the freak? What the freak, dude? Oh, thank God. I thought I was gonna have to climb the entire freaking level again just to have him jump down again. I'm really worried for when I'm recovering from the anesthetic because I don't want to say like really weird stuff. Reveal secrets. Which, like, I guess secrets I have aren't that bad. I'm a pretty standard guy. Nothing. I really don't do anything. Like, what's the worst I'm gonna reveal? Oh, I can't even think of anything. I'm like super sore. That's not a secret. That's truth. I'm super sore. Sore how? Like, sore from exercising, because I exercise. It's like all over my body. It freaking sucks. Because I've exercised my entire body. Every red coin so far. That's awesome. Oh, don't freaking scatter again. Christ. Awesome. Oh my god. Oh my god. I cannot stand this game. I have to turn around for 30 freaking seconds. Anyways, I exercised abs today. So I can't wait to wake up tomorrow and feel like I've been punched in the stomach 30 times. Dude, scroll through Twitter with this freaking time I have. I've been seeing freaking Deltarune brain rot on Twitter, and it's really freaking funny, and it makes me want to play. The new chapter is really bad, but they're $25 freaking dollars, and I still haven't even beaten the normal route on chapter 2, and nonetheless, the weird route, whatever you want to say. Depends on your regional dialect. Which one do you think is less like the regional dialect? Route or route? And don't just type the word. Don't just type the word how it's spelled, although that would be really funny. And I would laugh if you did do it, but don't. Oh, don't, like Persona 3. Oh my god, there's only 3. Route? That's less like, yeah, I believe that actually. I saw a tweet. Alright, this is the last shine I'm getting, but I'm gonna rant for like 10 minutes about this. I saw a tweet that was like, oh, I think it would be cool if in the Persona 3 or the Persona 4 remake, Persona 4 Revival, if they gave the main character a personality more similar to what he has in the anime, and they made his name Yu Narukami, like the anime. And this person retweeted, and they had like a 6-tweet thread about how stupid this person was for even suggesting that. And like, I do agree that making the main character's name Yu Narukami like forever is kind of lame, because that's not the point. But this person was like, the main character is just a vessel. He has no personality. Literally word for... Hold on. I have a picture of the tweet, because I sent it to Mason to rant about it. I'm just sick of certain Persona fans asking for stupid stuff, literally nothing to ask for is good and would help the game. And honestly, just voice lines from Yu Narukami isn't bad at all. Acting like he isn't some sort of vessel for the player is just pushing it. Like, seriously, forcing the name Yu on him and taking away the character input there is just insane, which I do agree with. When Yu has literally... I quote, when Yu has literally zero sentience or free will of his own in the actual game. Did you play the game at all? Hey, did you play the game that you're talking about? You know those dialogue options that you choose? That's the main character right there. You didn't type out the response that you give to the characters. Those are predetermined based on the main character's pre-existing personality. He's not a blank slate. He's not a vessel. He's his own character. Dude, imagine ranting about something you're wrong about. That is insane. And they were like so mad. And they're wrong. They're just straight up wrong. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Don't be mad about internet stuff. It doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. Persona fans are going to be miserable no matter what. It's just a fact of life. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. No, you missed saying just thank you, Guy, for playing. I'll wait for you to say that. I'll have to make my bed? What the freak? Oh. Alright. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for watching. I could also just say thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for watching. Alright. Oh, I didn't... Hold on, we gotta go through the whole thing again. That wasn't on the outro screen. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for watching. Alright, that's it.